The sound of merry laughter and fun comes to you from the outdoor Blue Goose nudist colony at Abbots Langley. This morning our reporter, Herbert Nukes, went along to find out more about it. Herbert?
Yes, I arrived there about 3 o'clock and the door was opened by a footman.
You sure it was the footman?
Well, let's say I could see it wasn't the maid. Here is the recording I made during the nudist tea break. Now, I'm standing by the man who founded the Blue Goose Nudist Club, ex-nappy manager Mr. Frederick Links, known to his friends as Chunky.
Yes. I served this nudist colony, man, boy, and woman, for many of the years.
Mr. Links, I noticed that you claim to be the founder member. You are nevertheless wearing a suit.
I'm glad you noticed that. I have in the last few years, due to the inclement weather and certain structural alterations, taken to wearing the garments. But I must remind you that underneath this suit, I have all the necessary equipment for the nudism.
Mr. Links, what was the driving impulse behind this instinct to revert to the pattern of nature?
My suit was in bad nick. I couldn't afford a new one, but as my body was in good condition, I saw a way of economizing. I said to my fiancée, Reen, I said, how about me and you forming ourselves into a nudist colony? And she took off her clothes and agreed.
How many members did you get?
Oh, we didn't go for members at first. There was just me and Reen, getting the hang of it, you know.
I see, yes.
We used to go for the midnight runs. It was quite a belt, you know, on the heath, avoiding the police, and that. Finally, I showed my mates a few photos of me and Reen together, and they said they'd like to join. So we clubbed together and bought this old burnt-out vicarage by arrangement with the vicar.
Who, of course, burnt it out.
Yes.
Is anybody allowed to join?
We restrict our membership to the human race, and mostly we started with the working men at first, and then when the photographs got around, we got a better class of clientele, the lawyers and the insurance brokers, clergymen, all in more dignified strata, or strata, as you may call it, of our society.
Do your fellow members complain about you wearing clothes?
Oh, well, yes, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, when I first started wearing the clothes, they said I was a flasher, show and act, exhibitionist. You see, before the war, when I was in my prime, I was young, and in the colony, I was looked upon as a bit of a ladies' man.
Which bit were you?
With the coming of the Labour government, with free orange juice and the cod liver oil pills, the physique of the young men joining us was far up and above the size that I was. And by 1957, I was getting on, and I had a bit of a stoop. I was no longer the force majeure, you understand, with the ladies I had been. So I decided to draw attention to myself by wearing the clothes. We faded the last part of that recording because of certain unsavoury references to Lord Kitchener. Now the next part of the programme